We start today's part from the final episode of Unova, some time after taking the picture of him and his Pokemon. As he's talking with Alexa about going to Kalos, Pignite walked up to them. Ash at first thought Pignite was coming to say goodbye, but Pignite had other things in mind. Alexa suggested that Pignite might want to go to Kalos with them. And sure enough, that's exactly what Pignite wants. Ash thinks about it for a minute, and it might be a good idea. He agrees to let Pignite come along with him to Kalos. Before they left, Charizard fired up to them, and gives Pignite a thumbs up, wishing his friend good luck on his new journey. Pignite gives Charizard a fist bump, and the two both use Flamethrower at the same time on Ash. Despite burning into a crisp, Ash smiled and said, "You guys rule." "I hate to interrupt the fun, Ash, but we better get going." Ash said, "You're right, Alexa. Alright then, Charizard, I'll see you soon." Okay, Pikachu and Pignite, it's time for our new adventure in Kalos. We cut to a few days later with Ash and Alexa arriving at the Kalos region. Ash was super excited to battle Alexa's younger sister. Alexa lets Ash know the bad news that her sister is not the gym leader of this city. Ash was really upset. He came all this way just to not have a gym battle. Alexa tells Ash it's not entirely bad news because there's another gym leader in this city. She shows Ash the map of Lumio's city and gives him directions of where he needs to go. Ash thanks her for the directions and she wishes him good luck. Ash arrives at the gym and not really much changes. He gets kicked out of the gym because he doesn't have enough badges. And just like in canon, Clement saves Ash's life. Everything will play out like normal, with Ash and Clement having a Pokemon battle. They get interrupted by Team Rocket, but luckily, Foki came to the rescue and made Team Rocket blast off again. They all went into Professor Sycamore's lab to get Foki taken care of. The first half of this episode will play out exactly the same like in canon, with Team Rocket's colour malfunctioning, causing Garchomp to go on a rampage. With the Pokemon escaping, Ash agreed to help Professor Sycamore get Garchomp back. Then Garchomp flies up to Lumio's tower. Ash, with Clement's help, were able to sneak into the tower. But unfortunately, Garchomp used Hyper Beam, causing the group to get separated. After a while, Ash was finally able to catch up with Garchomp, and the Pokemon was attempting to attack Ash with a Hyper Beam. Ash sends out Pignite and tells the Pokemon to use Flamethrower, cancelling out the Hyper Beam. Froakie, thinking quick on his feet, used his Gummy Fribbles to keep Garchomp still. "Yes, way to go, Froakie." "Alright, Pignite, use Brick Break to free Garchomp." With the collar finally destroyed, Garchomp is now calmed down. This is our first major change in the timeline. Since Pikachu was with Ash the whole time, it doesn't fall down like in canon, making it a much safer trip down Lumio's tower. Professor Sycamore thanked Ash personally for saving his Garchomp. Ash responds with, "You're welcome, Professor." Then Professor Sycamore gives Ash the Mega Ring and the Keystone to repay him for his help. Once your Pignite evolves to an Emboar, you both will access power like never before. "Wow, thanks, Professor. Man, this is so awesome. Now me and Pignite will become stronger than ever. Now let's head back to the lab. You all deserve a lot of rest." We move on to the next day with Ash and the gang about to leave Lumio City. But before they left, Froakie showed up. And just like in the original timeline, Froakie wants to join Ash's team, and Ash catches Froakie like normal. Meanwhile, Ash and the gang were travelling. Like in the original timeline, they end up running into a Dedenne. Bonnie was about to give Dedenne a berry, only for it to be taken away by Fletchling. Froakie was furious at Fletchling for stealing the berry. Wanting to put the Pokemon in its place, Froakie tried to battle it. But no matter what Froakie tried, it just couldn't land an attack. Ash thinks it might be for the best if Pignite takes over this battle. But Froakie rejects this, refusing the idea or even to allow Ash to form any real strategy. Eventually, Ash got Froakie to calm down. but this makes him realise that Pignite might have lit a fire within the water type, and now it wants to prove in its own power. The rest of the episode can play out the same, with Ash and Froakie finally working together and successfully catching Fletchling. And not too long after, Clement catches the Dene like in the original timeline. We cut to a few days later with Ash and his friends arriving at Santalone City. They all meet up with Alexa and get introduced to the gym leader, Viola. Ash is really excited and he wants to challenge her to a Pokemon battle. And of course, Viola accepts the challenge. And the two begin their 2-on-2 battle. Viola chooses Surskit as her first Pokemon. However, rather starting with Pikachu, Ash decides to use Pignite instead. Alright, Pignite, let's start this battle off with a Flame Charge. The Pokemon was charging head-on at incredible speed. The attack was about to hit Surskit, but at the last second, Viola commands Surskit to use Protect, stopping the attack. Then Ash tells Pignite to go around Surskit and use Brick Break. Quick Surskit, dodge it. Great, now use Ice Beam on the battlefield. With the battlefield now frozen, Viola commands Surskit to go around in circles at incredible speed, causing Pignite to become dizzy. Surskit was charging head-on to attack. Now Pignite, use Brick Break, landing a direct hit on Surskit, causing the Pokemon to spin around. Yes, great work Pignite. Now use Fire Pledge. Not only did Surskit get hit with a powerful blow, the ice melted as well. Wow Ash, I am impressed. My sister was right about you, you do come up with great strategies. I am really enjoying this battle so far, but we're not done yet. Surskit, use Sticky Web. Pignite, dodge it. Not bad Ash, not bad at all. Alright, now Surskit, use Signal Beam. Pignite, dodge it again. Then use Flame Charge right into the Signal Beam, successfully hitting Surskit, and the Pokemon goes down. Surskit is unable to battle and the winner is Pignite. Surskit, that was an excellent performance today, you deserve a lot of rest. Vivian, I choose you. Alright, Pignite, use Brick Break on Vivian, landing a powerful blow on the Pokemon. Great job Pignite, now follow it up with a Flame Charge. And the Pokemon got hit again, and this time for super effective damage. Alright Vivian, use Psychic, stopping Pignite in its tracks and spinning it back and forth and dropping it to the ground. Pignite managed to get back up. Yes, way to go Pignite, you're awesome. Now jump and use Flamethrower. Vivian, dodge it. Alright, now use Gust, and the attack sent Pignite back, landing hard to the ground. Great work Vivian, now use Solar Beam. Pignite, counter it with Flamethrower, and both attacks cause a smoke to appear. Vivian, use Sleep Powder. Alright, Pignite spin, then use Flamethrower. Wow Ash, that's amazing, landing an attack and defending it all at once. Like some sort of counter shield, it's brilliant. Once the counter shield was done, Vivian fell down and got knocked out in the process. Vivian is unable to battle. Pignite wins, which means the winner of the match is Ash. Thank you Vivian for a great battle, you deserve a lot of rest. Pignite ran up to Ash and celebrated with him. Yes, we did it Pignite, you did awesome, I'm so proud of you buddy. Hey Ash, thanks for the epic battle today, I am proudly present you with this bug badge. With Ash earning the bug badge much sooner than in the original, while impressing a young girl in the stands that Ash doesn't recognise at first. After heading to the Pokemon Center and eventually getting to meet Serena, just like in the original timeline, the two reminisce their time at Professor Oak's summer camp, and how Ash helped Serena when she was lost and scared. Ash used his handkerchief on her leg and helped her walk, and they eventually found their way back. The now group of four chose to head back towards Lumiose City in order to cross over to Cellular City for Ash's next gym badge, so this is where we're going to leave things for now. So tell me, what did you think of this story so far? Did you enjoy Pignite's Kalos gym debut? And how's it going to affect Ash's journey in Kalos moving forward? Let me know in the comments down below.